Fucking Tetris.
This is Nick, co-owner of 1UP Games in Mesa, Arizona. Nick is such a cool and interesting guy, so I asked him if I can interview him during my time out there. In the last part of the interview, we got to learn more about him, his history of gaming, the history of 1UP Games and how he started the store, his visions for a game store. And so in this part of the interview, I asked him a couple of questions about his hopes and dreams for the future of gaming stores and what he thinks that a proper game store should be. And he also has this really interesting idea of GameStop and how we need GameStop to stay open for the sake of the future of mom and pop shops. Let's get into the second part of the interview. So what is your vision for not just 1UP Games?
Yeah.
But the gaming community as a whole and like retro stores as a whole?
So this is what we've been talking about. You've been coming in, I've been kind of hitting you with my plan. So from the dance teaching side of it, we would start off normally like 15 years ago, I'd be in a guy's studio apartment. I'd be in their 2-car garage that they converted into a studio. We would rent out a room that was 1,000 square feet. But then within 5-6 years, we go from 20 students to 2,000 students. We have now 15 instructors and we've got 10,000 square foot facility. That's what I was supposed to open up a dance school. I was supposed to be a dance teacher and do that. Tim wanted the store. Being here now for 5 years, I had a 5-year plan. Okay, let's open up the store, let's see how it runs. And I want to see if we can pay ourselves every week as a brand new business for the first 5 years, gain a rapport with our community, gain their trust, and then after 5 years, evaluate. And we just passed 5 years. This is so fun. So now for the last 2 years, I've been trying to think of how do we expand this? How do we make this family larger? How do we train people to stop thinking that game stores are a shit job? How do we compete with the corporation that is GameStop? Don't want to take them over. Anybody shouldn't, because then you're just going to be them in 15 years. I say that like a broken record around here. And if you look at my glass case of consoles and stuff, I don't have a lot of stuff right now because I am a product of GameStop. If they're running out of stuff, I normally start running out of stuff. Because then people that never knew I existed start calling me and they find me. I'm so afraid if GameStop goes away, it's the death of mom and pop shops. Maybe not all of them, but a lot of them. I know we got customers. We're trying to do this while we're open. But it's legit, it's cool. Anybody who walks in here, they don't give a shit. So now my plan is how do we make this more fun? How can I grow this? How can we do this like where instead of having a GameStop at every super Walmart, instead of having 25 for the Phoenix area, you have one mecca store for every main city in the United States. Be the Burger King to GameStops and McDonald's. It's got to be tournaments. It's got to be play by the hour. It's got to be training people with that store location. So we open up one in your town, like out in Cali. We train you, we build the store, and then that store, it's like you own it. It's like you run it. And if the people in that community want an awesome place to still go and hang out, that's what I'm trying to do. We're trying to find investors to shoot a documentary, do the Kickstarter for the first concept store, but it needs to be a 4,500 to 5,000 square foot store. GameStop's made it unsexy. They're 900 feet of claustrophobic fuck. Hate it. It's not fun. Every single one feels like they just copied it, cut, and pasted it in another location. It's drony. You walk in, PS4, PS5 on the right, Xbox One and Series X on the left. Whatever's selling less, put the Nintendo stuff on that side to balance out the sales. And they want you in and out of the store within 10 minutes. GameStop's not even like going after gamers. They're going after 35-year-old moms. That's who their money, that's where the bread and butter is. It's people who are coming in at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, picking up a little Johnny's pre-order. They keep hiring all these CEOs that are like the president of Lowe's. These guys don't know anything about gaming, and gamers are smart. You can't fake us. You make GameStop sexy, it will always be around. They've thought about money. They're thinking about sales. They need to be thinking about visual eye appeal. You got to get people off their asses, stop buying stuff on their consoles, and get them in their car. Get them to drive 20 miles. It doesn't need to be a convenient GameStop on every corner. It needs to be such a cool space that you will travel to go there. Even if it's just once a month. It doesn't need to be all the time. Digital is going to happen, but anybody who owns a mom and pop shop, anybody who works or manages a mom and pop shop, maybe you think that if GameStop goes away, that it's going to be better for your store. I'm a very optimistic dude, and I am betting the house that it's not going to be that. I give my store 5 years after GameStop goes away, and I will be bought out because I won't get the trade. I won't get the trade. We'll get so many customers that'll find us for the first time now that 5,000 GameStops are gone, and they'll just buy out all our inventory within 2 months. And they'll be like, oh cool, yeah, we made a lot of money, but show's over. I just don't want to lose 5,000 stores. I don't want to lose 5,000 hangouts. Even though GameStop's not a fucking hangout, but it should be a fucking hangout. Stop trying to be Oprah rich. I say it all the time, don't be Oprah rich, just be like Johnny Knoxville rich. Be Steve-O rich. That's good, man. That's a good life. Have fun with your friends. Treat your customers correct. Tournaments until 2 a.m., 4 a.m. on Fridays and Saturday nights. Video game trivia nights. YouTubers at every single store. 30% of the store should be a museum. Like, we've even got people here within the community that we've said that if we build this place, I want to have glass cases where if you have something rare in your collection, and you're the type of person that like appreciates other people getting the chance to see something, bring it in, sign the waiver form in case for like theft and purposes or whatnot. If you do have like a price in case if someone comes in and just gives you like some stupid offer, yeah, I let it go for this, but I don't really want to let it go. We don't put a price tag on it. Someone makes the offer, cool, you sell it. I don't need that money. But I want people to come in, get a little bit of a history. And if you had the one spot instead of the 25 spots, every store could sell retro. Do tournaments. Hopefully get some type of deal with the big three, Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft, so you can get the same, not any better deal, but the same distribution deal that GameStop has. And just say, guys, we're doing this for you. We're trying this concept store for you. I have my spot. I get to work out with my best friend. My daughter's 15. She's going to be working here in a year. But all my all my customers come in and they say this is the best space. There's so much fun. It's gonna now be my life's work to figure out how can we make this on a national level. How can we turn this thing into like the job of jobs, the business of businesses that doesn't feel like a business but is one. Also, like with my other job, I was able to travel at a young age. I got to figure out what's important to me in this world. And I'm surrounded by all this cool shit. But I say this to a lot of people who come into my store. None of this shit is gonna miss you when you die. It's all about the people. I can't tell you so much about every video game, but I can tell you more about where I found it, the person I picked it up from, the stories I had talking to that guy taking down my information and hooking me up, giving me a call if they ever got stuff traded it in. You make connections with people. It's great. And yeah, I have a 15-year-old daughter who I just want her to see her dad have fun. I don't make a lot of money doing this. If we did the next business, yeah, I'd make my money. That's cool. But this should just be the normal. And the reason why I'm not doing it is just two reasons. A, I lost 25 pounds just stress in the last 5 years of running one store. Trying to do most of it on your own. I can't do this. This isn't supposed to be about me taking on GameStop. It's about anybody who wants GameStop to learn that there's a different way. That's what this Kickstarter will do. And then those people who are super passionate will find you. If you're not we will hire you. We will train you, and then you get to be a part of the family. Be 50-year-old someday on a golf course, dude, just teeing off going, holy shit, we did this, dude. Like, I could cry. That's the only thing I want now. It's the only thing I want. Everybody should have fun at the store that they go to every week. So I've made it. I've got my little place, but I can't risk this place. That's why I've got to do a Kickstarter. And I'm even going to shoot a video of me going to my savings account, and I'll take out the $3,700 that I have in there right now, and I'm putting it all towards the next store. And I'm not going to do this to see it fail. It's not what is in my cards. And it shouldn't, because if the community wants this to happen, it's going to live and die by the people. We're just going to build it. It's going to be there. They get to decorate it. They get to run it. It's going to be crazy, man. But yeah, it's just, so it's like, it's health reasons. There's one thing. It's time and health. And Kickstarters are scary to me. Like, not having all the power, you got to give it up to the people. So, but we'll see. When we decide to do it, we'll find out if people want to do it or not.
Well, Nick, thank you so much for your time today.
Okay, I just got to play some Tetris while you ask me questions. It's legit.
So, where's the store, and how can people find you on the socials?
We're in Mesa, Arizona. So we're about 20 minutes from downtown Phoenix, right off of the freeway. The concept store that we're planning on doing would be about a 45-minute drive from downtown Phoenix in a town called Queen Creek. But I'm looking at a location right now which is 5,200 square feet. It'd be the largest game store in Arizona, and I think the correct size of what GameStop needs to be looking for in the future. You can find us at 1UpGamesAZ on both Facebook and Instagram. I don't do that Twitter shit. That is like dark, angry people just bitching. Instagram, I handle that. It's just like our goofy videos and whatnot, and Facebook's pretty much just the stuff that's getting traded in on the regular. But I also don't post pictures of everything that gets traded in because I like to wait a couple days. Yeah. So then my walk-ins, the guys who get up off their asses and come down and say hi to me, I want them to have a chance to buy it first. If they don't pick it up in the next few days, then we'll take a picture, we'll post it, and then it's gonna be gone. It's gonna be gone. But
awesome. Thanks,
yeah, man. Yeah, buddy. Anytime, man. It's cool.
You don't like this video, you don't comment, you don't subscribe, I'm gonna ban you from my fucking store. No, I'm not, but that's kind of cool. But all right, guys, I'll see you later.